All right. Well, good news is, I wasn't sure if I was gonna be busy today. I started streaming without knowing. I think we're good. 5 minutes left. It's gonna be a relic zone because there's 5 minutes left. Oh no. I need to find me a life flask. You know what I also need to test? I haven't put on the new amulet yet that I've gotten. Which might be worth it for the faster cast rate. Faster cast rate and magic damage, but this one's so damn powerful. Like arcane skill damage 29%. That's almost what the other amulet does. Let me look at that one. I guess we also get the buff of even more faster cast rate. Let's go do a test. Actually, we'll just do it right down here. Alright, I'm gonna stand right at the tip of this brown pile. And I'm just gonna fire it straight at these three down the middle. And we're gonna give it like a little bit to cook. No cooldowns, no nothing. Okay, so around 70 mil. Then we're gonna put this bad boy on. Yeah, I guess in the long run it is a little better, huh? That faster cast rate is cooking. Sorry about the dog, guys. Alright, I guess we'll use that for now. Not that this has many stats we need to look at, but we might as well just see if this is a better one than what we have. 317, 618 it is. I've seen some people that are really trying to min-max damage use that. What's up, Cheeto? A morning stream, yep. I started the stream without knowing if I was gonna have the time to really stream, but I decided to start anyway, and then I heard back, and I think I should be good for at least 2 hours, I think. It's a shorter one, but squeezing it in. Unless something comes up, which is very much possible. Want to guess what happened tonight? Oh boy, what'd you get? If you tell me that you got an angelic or another unholy, I'm alt F4ing. You have 2 bad news. Oh no. Oh, you dropped my fucking chest. That's rude. But is that good if Flicker is Fizz? Is that good for you? It's best in the slot. Hype. Hype. Grats. You got an unholy ring! God damn it. Grats, dude. That's awesome. You can't... You know, you always talk about your bad luck and my frickin'... and my, like, good luck. Yet you're the one over here with frickin'... You had an unholy... when I haven't had shit, and now you have 3. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, good sir. Bard farming is so broken. It has magic find with each kill. Is that like an actual stat it has, or has it just been lucky? It's a skill? Damn. I guess that's probably why people frickin'... Maybe I'll keep my mouth shut now. Passive, yeah. Probably why I see so many SSF bards, I guess. Guess that makes sense. Drop the bow for your marksman, finally. Hell yeah. All the crazy drops you got were in H1. That's awesome. What do I want to do? Probably just keep doing Temple of Zanjo. I didn't realize this zone has a dungeon. I've just been walking by it, I guess. You're doing 200 mil as a level 100 no hero level. Currently, with 22, you're doing about 1 bill on dummies. Jeez. That's pretty good. And you've already blasted to 22, nice. Very, very nice. Yeah, well, guess what? I'm doing 80 million on dummies. 87 million. No, that frickin' unholy weapon OP. And just Bard is really strong. Don't worry, it's just a class diff. And a little bit of gear diff, too. That unholy weapon is nasty. The unholy ring you got is kind of useless collector's item. Oh yeah, I was gonna take a look at the rings and try to guess which one you got. Oh, there's one. Hey, I bet I can guess which one you got. Oh yeah, that's kind of memey. I guess you just freeze things. Oh, but you get frozen if you get hit by anything. And cannot be frozen doesn't work. So you freeze everything you touch, but don't get hit, essentially. Yeah, I was gonna be like, hold on, let me look at them and try to guess. Yeah, well. So much for that. Oh, we got 20 minutes till a new zone. As per usual with a new character, I'm in desperate need of relic zones. Maybe someday I won't actually need frickin' relic zones. It's always just relic zones, relic zones. Can you stop re-rolling? I'm actually pretty close to health 3 already, though, I feel like. You'd love a relic zone also, but you need to headbed soon. Yeah. I wanted to... Well... I set my alarm to my normal wake-up time, so I could try to get my full night's sleep that I normally get. But lately, I've been waking up an hour or two before that. And I was kind of hoping that I'd wake up an hour or two before that again. But damn, man, did I frickin' conk out. I, like... Kind of like my nap that I took yesterday as well. I slept straight to my alarm, no exceptions. It was actually a really good sleep, though. Like, there's times when, especially when I was very addicted to this game, that I'd wake up and I'd be like, ooh, I kind of just want to get up and get on. And then I'd lay there in bed and have to, like, convince myself not to just get up and get on and get more sleep, because I only had been asleep for, like, an hour or two. And it's like, no, 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 I need to sleep more than this. And then I managed to fall back asleep, but last night, man, I just fell asleep, and I don't remember waking up a single time. I was just out all the way until my alarm went off. And then my alarm went off, and I'm so used to I'm so used to waking up before my alarm these days. So used to not waking up to my alarm these days, my alarm went off, and I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, how late did I sleep? It's just so addicting getting drops. Feels so good, yeah. The good thing is this shit put me in a key dungeon, which just finished my my one key quest. Oh, and it gave me an arcane globe. Easy. I'm actually really liking... I hope I can get decent single target, because I'm actually really liking this skill as, like, a farming skill. I'd like to try to figure out if there's a way to, like... I mean, I guess the answer is get a teleport helmet. I was gonna say, I wish there was a way to, like, move a little quick. Well, actually, no, there is. Hold on. I need to try it now that I have giga faster cast speed. I need 1 point from somewhere. I guess I take 1 from there and put it in ball lightning. And then, how do we want to set up our ball lightning? That's what I did mainly. Was this one is the main thing. 40% move speed after you land from using it, and 20% defense. manifesting for a third crazy drop. Oh, man. I think that's good enough. I don't think we're gonna... I tried... Last time I played Paladin, I tried the bounce, and I wasn't a fan of it. That's not terrible. I think that's a little faster than just walking. Plus, it gives us move speed after, which feels good. For like 5 seconds. Screw the angelic. You want Belt of Skull. No, you know what I want? I want the mage blood of the game. I don't know how crazy it is, but... that's a PoE term. I don't know what the belt is called in this game. I think someone might have linked it. I think it's like a liquor... A liquor something. It is this belt. Yeah, the one that uses pots. Liquor holster, I think. Your left foremost potions are now permanently active. With a portion of the power. And you can no longer use potions. Basically, all your fancy, like, unique pots, like the ones that add, like, +5 to skills, and all the crazy pots that exist, they're just permanently on you. And I think it said the flask effect was, like, 125%, which means they're even 25% stronger than when you normally use them. And, I don't usually use the potions in this game very much, but I think there are some, like, crazy ones. I have a bunch of them. Like 40% move speed and phasing. You could just have permanent 40% move speed and phasing with that one. On top of your coffee cup would be permanently active, too, for another 60% move speed. Well, like, attack damage, crit damage, 32% for both. That's pretty crazy. 48% magic skill damage on a +2. I don't know what that can go up to. Attack speed, attack rating, strength and vitality. Strength by 80. That's pretty nuts, especially for an unarmed build. 36% faster cast rate. Any one of those could be, like... Or, I guess... It said foremost, right? So all 4 of your potions... All 4 of your potions could be frickin', like, cracked out like that. Like, you could pick 4 of those and they'd be on permanently. It's pretty nuts. That's, there's an item in PoE 1 that's like that too, called Mage Blood. And it is also very OP. I don't know why I always do that. This right side is the dead end. Haven't had much luck with pots. But yeah, I'm very much enjoying the feel of the character. Like, it's like giga clear, honestly. Now I just need to try to get single target with Arcane. Which really, I just need to sit in front of a target dummy and experiment with, like, there's a single target version of this skill that I'm using now I could try. And stuff like that. And then I also need to try the hammer one that I was messing with last night that fires them in a line. And see how that does. You know what's kind of funny? It feels like this zone has no mobs because I just frickin' clear so much of the screen. Like, I mean, this zone isn't the most dense, I will say. But because so much dies off screen, I just walk around and I'm like, there's only like 2 enemies. You're struggling to find them because bad movement. That actually feels really nice. It's funny, like... I mean, I guess it's because he probably just teleports, right? But, I did read Graxy's guide a while ago, when I was playing the Paladin on trade, and he was saying he didn't like ball lightning. 1, I think it feels good, faster than walking. 2, it leaves you with a lingering 40% move speed buff that lasts like 6 seconds. Or 5-6 seconds, which isn't that bad. Every 5-6 seconds use it. But he was saying, like, he hates the skill, and he refuses to use it. I mean, it's fair, that's his opinion, you know, but... But he also probably plays trade and has access to teleport, so... If I had teleport, I probably wouldn't use it either. He hates Amazon, too. Everyone has their opinions, you know? Just because something like we always gotta remember, just because a content creator hates a character doesn't mean it's bad. He's doing SSF right now. Yeah, but I think when he made the guide, he had, like, trade in mind with teleport, you know? Without teleport, even if you just use ball lightning every 6 seconds for the move speed buff, I think it's like, why would you give up 40% move speed? Like, that's almost like saying, would you like to take off your boots just by choice, you know? Or at least the move speed part of your boots. I know a lot of endgame boots are more than 40, but... I want a new zone. Although you've returned a little bit of my hope of, if you're getting frickin' unholies and shit on Hlvl. Maybe I can too. I've always just dismissed the idea. It's so unlikely. Which I still kind of dismiss the idea because it is insanely unlikely. But even seeing this angelic boost, I'm like, oh, who cares? I'm not gonna get one. You better wake up to some good... Probably not, man. I'm probably gonna be just doing Hlvl until I have a little bit more damage. Although not much more. We're getting close. We're blasting pretty good, at least by executioners. I don't know if I'll be focusing that. I mean, it can drop anywhere, so there's a chance, but I think I'm probably going to be staying in the Satan zones because it's better XP. Until I can do, like, Hell 3 and maybe even all the way to Hell 5. Honestly, I'm liking this character enough, I might just be... I don't think I'm going to be focusing... I think I'm going to focus gear for this character, which means probably doing Act 8. Trying to, trying to get my body armor for Arcane. I have a new body armor I need to farm now. Oh, you dropped the pendant? Nice. He's a good one. I'm using it on this guy right now. I actually forgot to equip it right away because I just had my good arcane one. Like, that arcane one's nasty. No, you're dumb.
Take it back. I didn't hear you say I took it back.
Yeah, it's because I didn't. Just dropped an SS vial. Nice. I think most vials are like poison themed. I could be wrong.
Fuck is Shrew's doing on Winrose?
Maybe it's on his stream deck. I don't know if it can be played on that or not.
Yeah, I mean, technically, I think everything can be launched.
Yeah, but some are, like, not playable. I don't know, check the, doesn't Steam have, like...
It's on the server.
Check if Steam has... There's, like, a green check or something I heard of.
If he's on it?
No. If the game is, like, good for Stream Deck. It gets, like,
I don't see a green check.
A green check.
I have no clue where that is.
I imagine on, like, the... I don't know.
Store page? I'm on the main page of the store page.
Down where there's, like, maybe system requirements or something in that area? I don't know. Nah. If next zone is bad, you're headed to bed.
Playable.
That's fair.
But warnings. So half playable? Yes.
Yeah.
I'll just go pull to my fucking galleon and go check out Shrews and see what he's doing.
Shoot a volley at his base.
Yeah. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, Helheim is really good for me. I'm gonna reset right now. Oh wait, hold on. I have a teal item up here. What is that? Okay. And luckily, I did the expansion last night and ran through to get all the waypoints on Hell, even though there wasn't a Satan zone. I just wanted to have it ready. Oh, and it's MF. I wish I was on a higher difficulty. Chances of getting my chest are pretty slim, but I don't wanna log on my other character. I could log on my other character and blast this on H5. You'll do 10 minutes and then head to bed, desperate for Phelps. What character do you wanna... Are you, like, wanting to make another Stormweaver, or... Or are you thinking something else that you want to use Phelps on? Oh, Demon Slayer. Well, you got the body armor now. Pretty sure Demon Slayer is Fizz as well, right? You're not too sure. I'm not too sure either. I just assumed that... Oh, it uses Sharpshooter's Cloak. Interesting. I don't know what that one... I haven't looked at that one yet.
Truth was on the server, and then I joined and the server died. And now it's
Oh
offline.
no.
I'll be back.
Ruined his day.
Oh. Hello there.
Oh, we were wondering about you. Like I was saying, he saw you on the server, and I was like, maybe he's at work on his stream deck or something.
Shit, I wish.
And then Mega was like, oh, join the server and crash the server. Guess Shrews is offline now.
I'm still on.
Oh. And then he just went AFK.
I only worked half a day.
I can tell you're home early.
Needed a break from all the running. Still gotta run tonight, but I can play some games during the day.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. Like a kid's play rehearsal going to 10 p.m. or practice, whatever it is.
It is. So dress rehearsal tonight. The first performance is tomorrow. After school.
They trying to train the next set of actors.
I guess.
Telling you, man. This is why you just play video games and don't sleep with women.
Yeah, well. Too late now.
I always give
Come back up. Oh, I did.
I always give Shrews shit on my Discord, one of my buddies, because he's got like 3 kids or something like that, so his life is always busy. And he's always complaining, saying he wants to play more games and stuff, so I always give him a hard time and just be like, oh, why I shouldn't have had kids. I'm not built to have kids. Actually, you only need one. The only reason I'd want a kid is so they can grind on my Hero Siege account while I'm asleep. Just kidding. Oh, man. You're gonna get a kid so you can get all your accounts for games after? I'll just let the Chinese steal them. Let them be free into the ether. Let some random pick up my account and look at it and be like, wow, this guy was terrible. Yo, that's a business opportunity. Let's create a business around, like, taking people's old game accounts they don't want anymore. Like, people can donate their game accounts. And then we do something with them. Donate them to kids with cancer. I don't know. I guess I say business opportunity. It's not really a business, it's more of like a non-profit, but... Candy Crusher. Yo, I'd love me some relics. Funny story, some Viet guy hacked your Garena account, had it for 1 month or 2. How I found out was he locked himself out and a notification showed on your email. Your Garena account was for League before, now it's nothing. Gotcha. That's funny. I have 2-factor set up on anything, so I always see people, like, triggering my 2-factor, and I just, like... Where it's like, we saw you log on, here's the code or whatever. But since they don't have access to my email, they never get the code. Although that also means that they get the password right, so they're past one part of my dual factor. So I probably should change the password when that happens. Sometimes I do. It depends on the account and how much I care about it. Gotta change that immediately. If I care about the account too much, I do. Most of the time they don't get past the 2-factor though, so... Like I had a Best Buy account, and I don't have any cards or anything saved on it. There's no, like... I mean, there's a little bit of personal info, like my name and phone number, but literally, like, you can find that, like, that's such easy info to get. And, they tried to hack that, and I just ignored it because I don't use my Best Buy account. I think I did end up resetting the password, but... if someone hacks your Riot account, they got themselves around $2,000 worth of stuff. Yeah, see, like, something like that. If someone was, like, trying to get into my, like, PoE account, because I bought, like, thousands of dollars of cosmetics and stuff on PoE. I would instantly go and, like, change that password and stuff like that, but if it's an account I don't give a shit about, if it's, like, some fucking, I don't know, rugmuncher.com or whatever, where I bought a rug for my mom for Christmas 7 years ago, and they made me make an account. I never saved my cards and stuff like that, so I don't really care if it gets hacked. I've just been blasting. I haven't been paying attention to my levels. I just hit 8. I honestly don't think I've spent points since like 4 or 5. Oh, we got big boys. These guys usually drop pretty well. Nothing too crazy, though. Alright. Last run, if you don't get anything, you're headed to bed. It's okay, you'll get my arcane chest. Granted, I didn't grind that long. I kept making, like, new characters and dicking around yesterday, because, like, the little bit of daytime portion I had to play, I actually, like, messed around on my pirate a little more. This was, like, way earlier in the day, like, after my dentist appointment and stuff. I messed around with my pirate a little more. And then I also got the Stormweaver up a little more. Like, I finished playing the Stormweaver a little bit from the night before. And then I messed around on the pirate a bit, and then I messed around on Illusionist for a bit. And so I didn't really do much grinding at all. That was a pretty solid showing of the ghost with frickin'... There's a poison everywhere too I had to deal with, or whatever the ground effect is. But my whole point of that conversation was I haven't gotten an item in a while, an SS item. I don't think I got one at all yesterday. Alrighty, good night, man. Sleep well. I'll be on later tonight, but it's gonna be later than I normally am. I have some shit I gotta do later. Sure, I'll drop at least 5 SS. I don't know about that, but that'd be cool. We are probably going to Hlvl soon, so hopefully we'll get some better odds. I might also just pop a 12 key dungeon and get those points too. I need to make coffee. Alright, what do we got? 12 minutes left of the zone. We'll just keep hammering it, I guess. Hero level 9. Bloating, let's go. Not as exciting once you start getting more hero levels, but still a free couple bars instantly. So I would like to use Chalice. I don't feel like with my boots, realizing that I have boots for movement diminish, I don't feel like I need Shade of Death. At the moment, I think I do need Orb of Chaos. So Arcane Orb, Orb of Chaos. I would like Chalice for some juicy healing. Since we are casting like a maniac. And then honestly, I might do like... Well, if I wanted more cast rate, I could do Lost Wand. Or if I wanted to go more tanky, I could do Cheeseburger. I like tankiness. But Lost Wand could be nice. Alright, let's spend our points. We probably have a handful. Yeah, we have 4 points, and we're right next to a good node, too. So I think the plan is to grab this 40 int node. And then I think we might pass on the 3% int for now. I think I see a lot of people pass on that. And then we're gonna head up for faster cast rate. Which should be freaking insane. Like... I can't imagine what that total attack, total faster cast rate node is gonna do. I guess after this zone, I'll make my coffee, too. Although, then it might be a relic zone. It's a trade-off. This zone can drop my... Oh, bloaters. Again. Hell yeah. This zone can drop my chest. Oh, we might as well pop it in there. Boom. We got the 40 int node now. Which means now we can transition into going to the faster cast rate, which should be fun. I need to set up this filter better too. This was my like old SSF filter, which still has purples for like that. I just got like purple boots. I don't really care about purples other than rings. These days. And rings I don't even care about that much. I just feel like they can have some good MF or some good rolls that can sometimes compete. Like, if you were to get like a really good purple ring, it could compete with some uniques. Man, it's been so cold this week. I need to turn my heat on. My little space heater I have next to me. I'm almost hoping the next zone isn't Relic. Or an Act 8 zone. Because Act 8 zone can drop my chest. And then Relic zone can drop my, obviously Relic's that I need. But, I want to be able to go and start my coffee. I want to, sort through my inventory. I haven't done that, and I feel like before... I don't think I sorted my inventory from the last Satan zone, let alone this one. I want to edit the filter down, and then I want to try to go get to Hell 3. Kill Mavis on Act 3, or Hell 3. So we can, start farming that, because I feel like we're ready. Oh, we have the frickin' orbs following. There we go, we survived it. Luckily, even with our shitty potion. We do really need a better life potion. I think I picked up a mana. I don't think I picked up a life. My life potion only heals for 600 because I only have yellow and purple ones on, so I gotta... This build is pretty good at this mechanic. At least on Hell 1. But, I mean, seeing how good our damage is on Hell 1, I mean, I think it's just a matter of hero levels, and we can farm Hell 5 Inferno? No idea, but... Oh, it moved. Corrupted Cave. Ooh, that's Boom Boom Pop Boys, isn't it? Just MF though, no no relics, none of that. I think, oh, what'd we drop? We dropped something over here too. I think we go back and I'm gonna start my coffee real quick, and then we're gonna sort inventory, and then we're gonna fix up the filter, and then we're gonna unlock Hell 3. And then we'll probably grind Corrupted Cave after all that, because Corrupted Cave is actually pretty nice. A lot of little guys. I'm pretty sure it's like, it like usually feels like pretty good XP there. So yeah. Alright. The rotation of ID items come to our stash, try to deposit whatever we can. We need to find a new Thor's chest too. Three to skills, 16 arcane damage, which is better than what we have, minus 11. No, what did we just deposit though? I sometimes like having dupes in case I want to like keep this character geared. Helmets. 2 skills, 13 arcane, minus 9. Yeah, so this one's actually better. And we'll get rid of this one. I do have... Oh wait, no, that's mana. I'll still put that on, just in case I need mana. Crit damage... no. Not high enough rolls. 10 to int, I'll keep a small 10 int. Might be nice. An 8 all-res medium. I don't see that very often, so I'm gonna save that. Ooh, a frickin' 25 MF'er. That's a nice find. Dude, can you imagine? Is it possible to get life and MF on a charm? If it is, can you imagine having like a 25 or higher MF while also having like Mastodon life on like a bunch of charms or something? Like, I know there's also plus skills, so that's also an option too, but alright, so we're done with... We don't want purple helmets, we don't want purple armor or boots. Or weapons, gloves, amulets, belts, and shields. We do want common of a bunch of these other things. We will keep the potions the way they are. And then as for these pieces... I don't need flat life rune word bases anymore, we have so many of them. I don't think I need damage reduced either, or damage return. I'm done with all that shit. Even all res, I think I'm gonna take off. Same with flat, arcane stuff. Really, I just want plus skills at this point. I just want bases with plus skills is kind of where I'm at, like, gear-wise for most of my characters. Which I don't really think those ones show up anyway, I've never seen them. So yeah, that just leaves all skills being what gets highlighted. I think that's fine. That I can think of right now, anyway. And then I want to copy that to armor, boots, weapon, and shield. That should be all the socket items. Okay, so we should be a little more strict now. I will say I'm pretty... I kind of like having the A tier on, but I'm pretty close to dropping the A tier on charms and just going to S tier stats only. But I did just find that 25 MF charm that's A tier. This right here is A tier. I'm gonna grab my coffee. Which is like... I wouldn't have found that if I would have dropped A tier, so I don't know. I'll probably just keep A tier on for a while. Alright. And I'm not doing sugar. I tried that last night because my teeth are all kinds of fucked up. And they said it's probably because of the sugar in my coffee. Now there's probably sugar in my creamer, I imagine, that I just put in. Alright, let's save game, exit, go to Hell 3. I want to try Hell 3. Oh, you know what I also need to set up? Hold on. I want to change up my build here. Because one, my stats are a mess. I don't need 14 in energy anymore. I also have stats I haven't spent, apparently. Never mind, that's on the wrong build. But yeah, I want to turn this one into this one, essentially. And then I like having number 2 as my single target setup. So while we have the time, let's draw points out of hammers. Let's max out Fist of the Heavens. Which, Holy Aura, Venerated One, Holy Bolts. Which means we don't need Holy Retribution. We don't need Light's Embrace. We do need Holy Bolts. We do need 1 Ball Lightning. 1, 1, 1. Okay. And then, pretty sure we were running 3 in that. How does this work? I'm just wondering, I just want to see how this... Oh wait, hold on. No, we also need to take this. I want to see how this works with this node. How does the Holy Nova work? Venerated One is on the right keybind. That's on the right keybind now. Oh, that's absolute dog shit. Okay. Yeah, so we can't touch this node. No matter what we do, we can't touch this node. This bricks us. So that means the... Excuse me. That means the only way to reach this node... The only way to reach this node is through here. Which is through here. Even though we don't need to reduce the mana cost... We have to go this way. Now, something I want to test real fast while we're here is we'll just stick with these points, right? We'll put the returning in. We'll put nothing else in. I want to test my DPS without this arcane break, and then I want to test my DPS with it. Because I don't know, this already does 75 arcane break. I don't know if this does it too. I also don't know, does this mean it's only the fist that does it, not the holy bolts? Or does the holy bolts do it too? So the best thing I can do is just test my DPS, I guess, and see. So we slowly trickle up to about 100 million. Takes a while to trickle up that much, but if we pump 5 points into this, oh, frickin' leftover damage. We very quickly got up to being more. I think this arcane break works too. Okay. I'm gonna say that that node does stack. So the only thing I can think of is that's because it's arcane breaking the other stuff to the side. We could try single target real fast just to be sure. What is that? That's Moss Arathim, I think? No. No, Moss Arathim was AoE. No, it was, I think there's one in Dorn's Ferrum. Alright, so this is with it real fast. We'll test. Where is it? It's down. That went up. We'll just hold this down for a while. See what we end up at. Okay, so 26, 27, almost hitting 28 mil a few times. And then it doesn't let us on-spec out of this, so 3, 2, 2, 3, 1. Make sure we get the tree spec'd exactly. And then without it, yeah, it seems to work on single target too. Okay, that gives us a lot more options to scale damage. Yeah. That's a pretty significant damage change, too. Okay. So, we probably just want to... Like, I don't really care about stun. I can go without the faster cast rate. I don't care about slow. This one bricks us. Wow, I really only have 9 points left. I feel like I haven't spent anything. I think the chance... See, I don't know if the chance for an additional fist is better than just raw damage. Very RNG dependent. Upfront damage might just be better. It also will only raise it by another, like, few percent. I think maybe the upfront damage is the best way to go. Now, I guess the question is, what's better? Like, more focus in... No, I say we go Arcane Break, and then 4 points into damage. I think that's the plan. Maybe eventually I'll try the summoning an additional fist and see if that, like, makes a big difference, but at least for now, I think that's the plan. We drop some faster cast rate, but we already have pretty crazy faster cast rate. And we're going to be getting more on the tree as we level. Skills are set up right. We need to reset attributes. For now, because I don't want to be at 2,000 health, we're going to go 100 vitality. And then maxed out int. This is usually what I do on characters if I need a little bit more health. We also didn't set up this at all, which we definitely need that. Might change that tree up later, but that's good enough for now. And I think that's all we really gotta do. Holy Nova's an active, we have the aura, passive, passive, passive. And then we just have the Venerated one buff, which we have on our bar. Okay, I think that's good. And then for single target tree... I did want to test, while we're just not farming that zone, I did want to test single target. Maybe something like that. And then we just tested our single target. Well, actually, no, we didn't fully test our single target damage. We did kind of scuff it before. But let's give it a try and see if this is, like, significantly different. It's definitely better. So like 50, 58, 59 mil. If I go back to my first build, now that because I didn't test with the first build like fully. Yeah, we're back on first build. I didn't test with it fully spec'd out. Yeah, so that other one is definitely better. Definitely more single target. But the question is Hammer more single target? Let's actually just, we have 3 builds, right? We might as well. That way we can repeatedly test things without having to, like, we'll get our core set up and then we'll have 3 as just a testing ground. And then we need this. We're gonna need the buff too in the long run, so we'll do 1. And then we'll max hammer, we'll max holy aura for sure. And then I guess we just do synergies, right? So light's embrace and holy retribution. And then I think the last points just go into Venerated 1 for a bigger buff. And then I'm thinking this one seemed to be like the best for single target, probably. So speed is definitely going to be important. Move speed diminished might not be as important, so we might be able to go 2 here. We definitely want more projectiles on cast. Size? I wonder if size is good. The extra pulse is probably good too. And then we want to max that. We definitely want Arcane Break. Man, there's a lot of good hammer nodes. What the heck? Yeah, we don't need to Ricochet if this is single target build. I don't know if the hammers dropping from the sky are any good. And then I feel like Arcane Break is good. And then I feel like more projectiles. Actually, that's only a chance, though. Holy shit, there's a lot of good points here, though. What the fuck? No, let's go. Let's go for the extra projectile chance. That's 20%. And we're gonna be hammering them out. That hammer. That nope. Up here, Venerated 1 there. Travel skill there. Okay. Alright. Let's see how this feels. Our DPS is reset. Oh my god. Okay, so a little better than the other ability we were testing. By a little bit. 86, 87. How else could we shape this tree? I mean, really all we could do is hot swap the 2 points around, right? Unless we drop the projectile speed. What if we don't go speed? Is it better to have no speed or is it better to have speed? Comparable. I don't know that it's enough of a change. Technically, it's a little bit more. But I'm having a hard time telling. Does this give it the projectile tag? Oh, it does give it the projectile tag. Ooh, that's pretty good. That means as... Wow. That means as we scale, we could use the same incarn tree as our other build, because we'll be scaling projectiles. Okay. Now here's a question. What about this holy pulse ticking? Seems kinda good. What if I maxed that and then just gave, like, this one extra? Oh, okay, that holy pulse is pretty cracked. That's a big... Okay, that's a significant change. I think we found it. Not bad. Hero level 10. We're still missing our chest, belt. There's probably a better ring we could get, probably a better helmet we could get, probably better charms we could get, and pretty much no relics except for one arcane globe. And we're already 136 mil single target. Pretty good. Alright, we're back to AoE tree. Let's go beat Hlvl now. This is not single target tree. There we go. Alright, this is not AoE tree. I hit the wrong button, I guess. Or it didn't register me hitting it, I don't know. I actually need to, I want to log on my bird. I'll have to transfer the rings and stuff, but I want to log on my bird to get an idea of what his single target is. I never tested it, so I have no idea what the number is. Also, I will say, I didn't mention it, but this staff probably isn't our best in slot either. It's a really nice staff, but there's probably a better item that we can use. Alright, some colossals take a few seconds. Alright, let's try, let's try this on single target. That's not too shabby. We knocked the normal mobs around, which is kind of annoying, but... So this was no cooldown. I didn't even pop my cooldown. That was pretty good. Alright guys, I'm pretty hyped about this character. Like, I know my gear is pretty good for, like, or like 3, but... We're only 10. We're about to start pumping our frickin' faster cast rate out the wazoo. Yeah. We'll have to figure out the rest of the tree after we get the faster cast rate and stuff. Pyramid 2, the zone, oh, just changed. Wow, we spent 30 whole minutes. Just MF, damn. It's 210% MF, that's a pretty nice MF number. Is this, yeah, this is a runnable dungeon. We'll grab Magic Mushroom. I mean, it's not it's not what we want to use in the long run, but it's stats for now, right? I mean, might as well grab it than not take anything. This is already better than some of my characters that had, like, full relics. To be completely honest. Hey, a new Thor's chest with one socket. Am I just gonna work my way up the sockets of Thor's chests? Frickin', I forgot, I found a million Thor's chests on that I vendored. But I saved. The one I had saved in my stash had frickin' no sockets. I actually wonder, did I leave my Thor's chest on my demon spawn, or did I take it off? My demon spawn might still have a Thor's chest on that's better rolled. I could check. I know I stupidly vendored one. It, like, didn't go in my stash, so I was like, oh, I have one in there, so I'll just vendor this one. And it was like a 3-socket one that already had a couple just shitty flawless gems in it, but... The question is, now that we're on Hlvl, do we want to farm this zone with the boosted MF? Or do we want to farm, like, start target farming things again? What does Pyramid, what is this? Pyramid 2? Interactive map. Pyramid 2. Demon's Mirror, Desert Storm, Giant's Band of Strength, Nikita's KJ-33 helmet. I've seen some Fizz people use Nikita's helmet. And the dungeon can drop Arrows, Joe, Astral Projector, Desert Storm, Eden's Harvester, Fighter Magi Grip, Mana Hungers, Quickening Zephyr, Storm of Isles, Sumoi, Finland, Perkle, and Tablet of Awakening. Alright, we'll keep farming it. I want the hero XP. Because, really, like... I think, at this point, gear-wise, I think hero levels are what gate us from Hlvl. And Satan zones give more XP than just doing a random zone. I feel like pushing to Hlvl is gonna be... And then we'll target farm more once we're on Hlvl. Ooh, Colossal Divine Bee is a little tanky. I knew jumping to Hell 3 maybe a little earlier than we should have was gonna amount to sometimes having a tankier enemy to fight. I'm dead. Yep. I saw all the bee shit coming at me, and I couldn't dodge, and my life potion is dog shit. That was my fault. That was my fault. You know, now that we know the dungeon is up there, though, we'll loop around down here. I do need to pop my cooldown more, though. Like, whenever I counter one of those, like, tankier enemies, I never pop my cooldown unless it's, like, a boss encounter. I've always been really bad about cooldowns in games. Like, I do that a lot. It took a lot of training when I used to play WoW to like get me to actually pop my cooldowns, because I pretty much like wouldn't pop my cooldowns unless it was a boss. But legit, I was playing like a paladin with a 1-minute cooldown, and I would only use it when we fight boss, not trash. And it was like, what am I doing? Like, you look at the world of logs to see like your uptime on that stuff, and you really want good uptime on your shit, and it was like I used my cooldown like 4 times out of the possible like frickin' 37 times or something like that, depending on how long the dungeon took. Just because I would only pop it on like the 4 bosses in the dungeon and nothing else. I do need to spend... I got more points, didn't I, for beating this difficulty? Yeah, I'm up to 8 points on the ether. I'm using my second tree to go into Unholy Siege, because it's usually what I like to do on characters a lot. As a extra, but I'll be going into the MF once I have more points. The MF doesn't really give much other than like the chance for like keys and Bifrost keys and stuff. But I feel like until I can get the final big node that gives 35% overworld MF or whatever it is, I feel like Siege is gonna be a better choice. I really don't like this dungeon because it's like narrow pathways with frickin' bees. Something I still don't know is if hell difficulty affects key dungeons. Like, if I run a 12 key dungeon on 5, is that the same as running a 12 key dungeon on... Like, if I run a 12 key dungeon on Hell 5, is it the same as running it on Hell 1? Or does Hell 5 make it a stronger 12 key dungeon? I was thinking about doing my 12 key dungeon, so... But I was like, I don't know if I always need to go make a new game on Hell 1. Ow. Boop, 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 boop. I probably got about 20 to 45 more minutes in me before I gotta go and start getting ready for dinner and shit, but like I said, this one's kind of a shorter stream, but we'll be on tonight for our long one. Well, no, sorry, tonight's gonna be shorter too, I forgot, I have fucking shit I gotta do. Fuck. Hero level 12. Feels like we're pumping him out. This character does kind of blast, I will say. All it's missing is like move speed. Imagine being able to teleport. imagine being able to have sight of the gods and shit. Or the boots. Anything that lets you teleport. Ooh, a 5-socket Heaven's Might. I might try to save that. Heaven's Might is a pretty nice tanky chest. Actually, if I get enough damage, I may even put it on. Just slap a bunch of damage gems in it or something, and then, well, it's like 100 vitality or something like that. Literally, if I put that chest on, I could put all of the vitality I have into ints. In it, I wonder if it would be more damage than my Thor's chest. Does it do anything else? Does it do, like, damage reduction and stuff, or was it just a shit ton of life? I'm loving the clear of this character. This might be the most fun clear I've done. I don't know why. Just being able to, like, walk and kill everything before I see it and stuff is really nice. The lasers on Demon Spawn were really fun. The bird was really fun if it wasn't for having to always respawn the minion. That was the big downside to that. But the bird did require, like, for the tankier enemies, it did require some aim and stuff. I really just I need more gear. I need more fizz gear. That's, like, the big problem with the bird. I just have, like, no fizz gear on SSF. Okay. This one is better. We'll throw it on. Unless I'm changing right now. Oh yeah, so we get physical damage taken reduction, magic damage reduction, and 100 vitality with 5 sockets. I know our damage number is gonna go down, 340k. Our damage number went up. But we don't have the minus enemy resist. But it's only 15. But our player resistances get hurt quite a bit, though. Oh my god. We're negative. Oh no. Resistances are such a hurdle in this game. I don't know. I think the last time I played an arcane caster like my demon spawn, I used the shield that gives like 40% res. Let's, I don't know what I want to do here. Well, let's try this chest for a little bit. Let's go unique armor. Where's my shitty Thor's chest? Replace that with my good one. Or not good, but better, anyway. Okay, let's try this body armor for a little bit and see if we're really hurting on resistances. We might have to go back to Thor's just because of having some resistances that will be still negative in 2 of them, but... Man, I hate to blow 5 points. What is it, 5 points to fix resistances? But I don't know what else to do. I don't know how else to get the resistances up. No, it's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Fuck it, let's do it, man. I guess we gotta... We'll try to fix it later. I don't know what else. I mean, having a staff, we can't have a shield, so that's one less avenue. Ideally, I mean, if I ever get a Rugal's is a good, like, damage and res option belt, but that's still only, like, 35% or something, isn't it? That would still only put me positive, like, 30%. I can't remember if our body armor gets any resistances. If we were to get that, and maybe a helmet with some too. I could throw runes in the Tyrael's chest and just make this be like like whenever I flip-flop characters and they have resist. What would 5 runes be? 40%? But that's 5 runes. I mean, at this point, I probably have that many. I mean, I probably have, like, more than enough runes to do that. And we'll farm more. But also, that could be, instead of runes, that could be frickin' damage, too. So then the question is, what's better, 5 amethysts or 6 Incarn tree points? I'm kind of tempted to give myself a little extra chonk. I'm kind of tempted to invest in, or like actually move all my good charms over. I really need to do a rebalance of my charms soon, because I literally have charms. I have like I wanted to keep my demon spawn geared, so I kept his shit on, but I think I recently stripped him, finally. I had like, what, like my, oh shit, Giant's Band of Strength. What is this? Skills, crit chance, and strength. That's not too bad. And some attack rating. Hey, we got something out of our 200 MF health rezone. I keep getting physical rings. That's like my 3rd physical ring. It's actually crazy, but I can't get any other physical gear. I genuinely have no idea if that's better even than Elven Ring. Like, Elven Ring having pretty much the same amount of crit chance and plus skills. It's just changing strength for damage, or for strength for crit damage, which strength is good for unarmed because it scales unarmed more, but crit damage is also good, so just, I don't know which scales harder. Oh my god. I don't know why I instinctively hit my jump ability, but I hit my jump ability without even realizing that's what I did, and jumped over the bee things, when really I was just trying to walk to the side of them. And that was like, I just like tripped myself out. What the? I literally just confused the shit out of myself of what just happened. Oh boy. If we live, it'll be a miracle. How have we not been hit by these yet? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, epic dodging, bullet hell. Oh god. What is this apocalyptic staff? I mean, I never see anyone use it. Oh, well, I guess I just have it now. Oh, it's a chance to do an AoE around you. Oh wait, there's a life potion up there. Literally any life potion is better than what you have going on. 3,000 instead of our 600, hell yeah. That's what I've been waiting on. Took me 13 hero levels and pushing through Hell 1 to see a life potion. Alright. We've got a relic zone. In a place I can drop my chest. So that's exciting. I do have to end soon, though. I gotta cook dinner. Ooh, Lost Wand. That was an option. It's either that or cheeseburger. I want to take a look at Lost Wand again. So I might as well grab it for now. I mean, we do already have a lot of cast speed, and we're getting more on the tree. We do have a dungeon, though, too. The Lost Wand is 2% cast rate and 5 to energy. I don't know if we're going to be doing any kind of mana stacking shenanigans on this character. I think cheeseburger is better. What is that going to be? 20% cast rate maxed out? And then at the moment, I don't care about the energy. I think that's going to be a late game thing. We're gonna finish this zone, though, and then I'm gonna head out. Arcane Globe. I should be able to farm a bit of this off stream, though. I just need to run upstairs and start the water for dinner and a few things, but hopefully be able to hammer this a bit as well. But maybe I'll somehow get lucky and get the chess piece too while we're here, but But yeah, I think the plan for right now, Arcane Globe, Orb of Chaos, Cheeseburger, and... Wait, what was my last one? Wait, am I gonna run Lost Wand? No, Chalice, it's Chalice. Oh, right, I said I was gonna end after that last zone. And then I started a new one. Oh well. Hey, the Holy Grail. I always hate the initial, like, getting rid of, everything, or, like, getting the initial, like, things in check. Grab Lost Wand just in case, but probably not keeping it. Maybe swap to it late if I get really high level and I start doing, like, some kind of mana stacking shenanigans to get more damage. A boomerang. Boomer. It's a boomer. Boomerang. 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 Ding 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 ding. It's a boomerang. A boomerang. A boomerang. I'm okay. That is a lot of little MF globes. $99 is the full stat of this max. I'm maxed out on the globes because of that divine shit. But we're out of mobs, so that makes it sad. Alright guys, that's it from me. I need to get ready for dinner. Gonna be cooking and eating and chilling for a few. Probably still gonna grind a little bit of that zone, but we'll be back for tonight's stream a little later than usual, but I still should be here for like a 3 to 4 hour stream. Unfortunately, I have some work I gotta get done later tonight, so I'll have to I'll have to have like a shorter stream tonight. But then tomorrow we'll be back in order for some good old longer streams. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and I will catch you later. Bye-bye.